Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England for a much-anticipated main event. 6 rounds of lightweight action between these two great warriors.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up, and let's go.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6.
When you trained a guy who had that tendency to want to counterpunch more, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had a disposition of a counterpuncher and was trying to put forth that strategy like we see here tonight, what were some of the things you were instilling in him?
Well, to be thinking in there all the time, to notice things, to recognize. That's part of the talent of a fighter, of anybody and anything. You know, a lawyer in a courtroom, you know, whatever you're doing, a doctor, you know, anybody, a carpenter. You got to notice things. You have to see what you want.
Oh, and there you go. Kelly's in bad shape. Round number 1, and he's already down.
One, two, three, 4.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
Ten clicks of the talk. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Kelly's heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out, because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop, and his opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
A nice block by Lai. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Gets rid of that effort.
Move it.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Good job fighting from the outside. Wise showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
And a sharp counterpunch by Lai. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
What a good counterpunch by No Dice.
You're not focusing.
One of those fights we're at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A game. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Way to block there. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. That was a miss by No Dice. Good defensive skill with the block by Lai. Turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Well-placed counter by No Dice. Kelly's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. There it is! Lies in bad shape.
Come on now, work it out.
Look at that, smart veteran move. Hurt, so you hug.
Work it out.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
Had his target in mind, but just missed. Way to protect the midsection. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lai.
Listen, don't let him steal this one, okay? Keep moving, keep throwing that jab, keep him away from you, okay? Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab, then finish off with a hook, okay? One, two.
Body shot.
Don't let him stop the fight. We want to win this one. You gotta win. Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Keep moving.
Halfway point of this last round. Every gym's got one of those double-ended bags, right? They give you the movement, you got to hit that moving target, work on your accuracy. He's making it so that his opponent never had to work on one, Teddy. He's just sitting right there, right in front, no head movement whatsoever.
No, not at all. He didn't have one in his gym, that's for sure, because he just does not know how to move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Lai. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Which way will it go? Let's find out by sending it up to the ring announcer. Kelly's your winner by a unanimous unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body and it paid off for him, and it paid off for us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.